Hello everyone and welcome again to a new stream here on Access the Animus. My name is Marco and today it's been such a short time since the last one. Today we're gonna have a new stream, but this one is going to be dedicated to the Oskoreia Festival for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can see we are dressed as like with the Fallen Hero outfit from the Tombs of the Fallen quest, activity. Let's teleport to Ravensthorpe and have a look at this festival. So today is the start of the festival. It's gonna last until December the 2nd. It's going to be, we actually have like a month to do all the activities, even though honestly 2 or 3 hours and you should be done with everything, and to get like you should be able to get all the rewards here. But let's have a look at the intro. Should be ready now, hopefully. This was the first presentation, and now we have a cutscene with our characters.
It's Walden, I tell you!
Don't be thick, Braun. Everyone knows Odin leads the wild hunt. Eivor, who leads the wild hunt?
Odin. Why?
I was explaining to him the way of Oskoreia. This one wants to turn it into a pageant.
Not a pageant, a parade. I was thinking some of us could dress up like gods from both lands. Maybe you could lead it, Eivor?
Oskoreia isn't a celebration. It's when the veil between the worlds grows thin, and the dead will haunt us if we don't honor them.
True. And they say the gods come to Midgard to hunt. Not just beasts, but men also. It wouldn't be wise to draw their attention.
You are wise to be wary of the gods' wrath, Dane. But it's not by hiding that you'll evade the wild hunt. I told you not to pester the locals, Uncle. Have you been in the herds again? Don't patronize me, you little shit! And you will call me Brother Maxwell like everyone else. No one calls you that.
I've seen you around planting your smoking pots everywhere. The whole village smells like a seer's hut.
Those pots are placed where the fabric of the veil is weakest, letting us perceive unseen threats before they are upon us. I'm sorry, Eivor. He shows up like this without warning. I told him he could stay with me while he's here.
You're right to offer hospitality. And we should mark the wild hunt in some way. It's a source of fear for people of both faiths.
And how do you think we should mark Oskoreia, Eivor?
With tests of skill and strength. Like Tyr's archery range. Show the hunt, they'll find no easy prey here.
Svinda is setting up another event since her last tournament was so successful.
Good. Tell her we'll use it, not to celebrate, but to prepare for the wild hunt.
Tell her yourself. You're the one leading this preparation.
Me? I didn't.
And be sure to visit Gudmund's homage to the dead. Or didn't you notice the ship in the middle of the settlement?
I noticed the ship.
Good. May Odin's wisdom guide you.
So no parade.
I have a better job for you, Braun. You'll be the judge of whose actions will impress the gods. You'll be the keeper of the tokens.
I will be the best judge you have ever seen, Eivor.
Go see Novid about the tokens. Tell him I sent you, and I'll come find you later.
My herbs let us see the invisible. But it's you, as leader, who must cross the veil and discover the mysteries of the Nether Realm.
I never said I was leading. Maybe I should have let Braun have his parade.
And well, that was our very long introduction to the Oskoreia Festival. Welcome to the stream, Daniel. Hello, Helte. Team Mystery. Not James Kenway anymore. Welcome to the stream, Semperfi. Hello. I don't know how do you read your Cyrillic Russian, I would imagine, name. But welcome to the stream anyway. Sary is showing like how the settlement is changed now to this Halloween-like theme. We have all these light blue or light violet kind of lights, and they are entrenching like the entire settlement, which is pretty nice, I would say. I'm not a huge fan of the gloomy feeling, even if it's in theme with Halloween. It's kind of late at this point, but still, I was more interested in like Ostara and the spring festivals, or Seekerblood as well. Even though my favorite was the Yule festival, like the snow, like
Hey
the
there,
idea
how
of
are you?
Christmas and stuff like that. It's more on my spectrum. Hey yo, Suijin, Aquila Assassin, welcome to the stream again. we see each other so frequently. Iman, Edward Kenway outfit, I don't know yet. Not sure even if it's planned.
Good day to you all,
But let's talk.
Good day,
to
Eivor.
Alwyn.
I hear you've taken charge of the fall festival. I look forward to, what do you call it again?
Oskoreia. I wouldn't say I'm in charge. I just talk to people.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'm sure you're playing a greater role than you realize. By the way, you'll want to keep a close eye on Braun's uncle. He's been leaving flaming pots everywhere.
I know. He's a strange one. He may even be mad, but I don't think there's evil in his heart.
Oh, I'm not suggesting any malicious intent, but Braun did mention he once burnt down a church. Accidentally, of course.
Oh,
And a short while ago, I saw him heading towards the edge of the forest with an armload of kindling.
he'll set the forest ablaze. Where can I find him?
Follow the smoke.
So yeah, not a lot of, good opinions about Braun's uncle, the mad monk that we met earlier. And basically this character and what he does are the entire premise and justification for all the, let's call them magical stuff that is going to happen throughout the festival. Basically this is a monk that is, the name says it, it's a mad monk, and all the magic stuff will be caused
Stretch your
by
wings,
by the smokes, by the smoke that he is introducing to the settlement. Sary is showing the track of one of the activities that we can find here. It's a horseback race. Actually, we can actually do it even now. So you guys can see it, and then we can do some quests. I think this is probably one of the most fun activities of the festival. If you do it like once
Hello,
or
Ake.
twice, because
didn't
then
know you were
it can
fond
be a
of
bit
horses.
repetitive.
I'd rather deal with a horse than an ass.
I'm not here to trade barbs, Aki. I've come to see what you're preparing.
A challenge, Eivor. A true test of equestrian skill. There will be barriers to break, targets to hit, and a time limit.
I thought you said it would be a challenge.
It will require equal measures of skill, speed, and control. You think you have what it takes?
Give me a moment to mount.
Our Sary is ready. Our Eivor is ready. What we have to do here is to run and hit the barriers and also some targets that we're going to see on the side of the road. And we have to get to the end before the time runs out. And the more time... wow, okay. As Sary showed you, you can also go with your horse against the barriers. And the basically the more time, the more spare time we have at the end when we cross the finish line, the easier it will be for us to go to get a gold medal, because we can get like a silver, sorry, a bronze, a silver, and a gold medal. So our Sary is trying her best, and then we'll see. Semper Fi, yes, I read almost every single one of the... oh wow, I can see you. I read almost every novel of the franchise. Are you interested in some specific ones?
I think my saddle was loose.
A poor rider blames their mount. If you're unhappy with the result, have another try.
Okay, I'm seeing the chat again. Failure. Oh no. Shall we try again? Let me see. I'm gonna try it.
Hello again, Aki.
Welcome back, Eivor.
Hello, Jordan.
Ready to put your skills
Welcome
on
to the
display?
stream. Fast and Furious
Give me a moment
drill.
to mount.
Yeah, let's try. I was doing okay earlier when I tried this. Let's try and be faster, or as fast as possible. One of the tricks is that you can also go against the barrier, but if you do that, they will give you less points, I think, because if you go through a checkpoint, they will give you already some time, some bonus time. But if you clear the barrier and then go through the checkpoint, it's gonna be more points, I think, and I mean more time, which will convert into more points. Try and stay on the road. This will allow your horse to run faster. And try to draw your bow much earlier, because it seems to be not that responsive. At least not as much as I'd like, but still, try not to hit the ship. There's going to also be, not the wrong road, there's also going to be some Saxons. Don't get distracted by that. You might lose some time while doing that. Oops. Wasted some time there. You can still do it, hopefully. There's also the auto aim, which might not help, as you can see. Sharp left. And we have some targets here. Sorry guys, I'm super focused on this, so I cannot read the chat yet. But once we are done. Wow, there's more targets than when I tried earlier. It feels like it's slipped out. So more target here. You should also try and face the targets. If you don't have auto aim, apparently. Okay, that wasn't planned. Oh no. Okay,
I
not
think my
good.
saddle was
This
loose.
was not good.
A poor rider blames their mount. If you're unhappy
can
with the
see the
result,
chat
have
again.
another try.
Nice. Shall we try?
Hello again,
Third time
Aki.
is the charm.
Welcome back, Eivor. Ready to
Let's
put your
hope that-
skills on display?
Give me a moment
The
to
auto
mount.
aim will not disrupt us again. Jordan Polar Bear. I'm doing great today. I'm not super impressed by the festival. Surely not as much as I was impressed by the Tomb of the Fallen activity. There's a lot of magic stuff that I'm really not a huge fan of in this festival. I know you shouldn't really have expectations about a festival. It's a side content, but it's still some kind of like story in there. There are some pros as well about the tiny story elements in here. But overall, there's a lot of magic and inconsistent stuff. In the meantime, we're third of the track. It usually is about like 3 minutes. I'm not even sure if there is an auto aim setting. It's been so long since I went into the settings of the game. Apparently there is. Wow. I guess the enemies are here, or the animals and then enemies are here to make it more difficult for you, but it feels a bit artificial. See, there are Saxons again. And you need to be super focused and hope to not be attacked. As it was the case earlier. Let's try and be fast and run away. Because they'll try to ambush us. Okay, we are close to a gold medal. Let's hope we won't fall off our horse. And this is the final area where you have to hit all the targets. And you also need to take into account the reload time, because after 5 arrows you will have to draw them again. But I think that this time we were successful. There we go. Hello, Bielik. Welcome to the stream. So nice to see you again.
Now.
I am silenced by your show of skill.
Fifth Inquisitor, are you
may
going to
claim the
try
full prize.
out Battlefield 2042? I don't think so. I'm not a huge fan of FPSs unless they have like a interesting story, or if they are about horror kind of stuff, like Resident Evil games. Otherwise, I'm not into the war-based first-person shooters. Not that much, at least. Hey Zuxio, I think we need 2 more artifacts to access the door in the first tomb. Yes, at least 2, if not all the 5 ones, because there's 3 Odin runes in Ireland as well, and apparently they are glowing, so that means that there might be some tombs in there as well.
Zira,
Did you get the
we need
unicorn?
an
No.
archery challenge to test our skills.
In the meantime,
This range tests a hunter's sense to know when
we
to
are
shoot and
trying
when
to
not to
see
shoot.
the archery
hunt and not shoot.
challenge.
Imagine we're hunting together. You step on a branch and I shoot without thinking. What do you think happens?
I take your point.
In this contest, archers score points for hitting the right targets and lose points for hitting the wrong ones.
Seems straightforward.
There's also a time limit to make it more challenging. You want to give it a shot?
Hand me a bow.
And this is the activity that is widely accepted as the hated one within the festivals, and I think it's the only one, along with the tournaments, that was kept in every single festival. So yeah, no, we didn't get the unicorn yet.
On my mark.
I think it's also hard to do that. I'm not sure. Like, you need to kill 5 enemies through while riding your horse, and I think that the horse does not do that much damage against enemies. In the meantime, we're seeing like the archery challenge this time requires you not to hit the friendly targets, otherwise you're gonna lose points instead of gaining them. Sorry. And hello, Mateus. Welcome to the stream. I think I saw you asked us some questions on Twitter today. I wasn't able to answer. If you'd like to ask them now, I'd be happy to answer them live. I saw some of your. I think I saw your name amidst the notifications while I was on the run. So I can absolutely answer your questions now. If they do, Ireland people won't be happy because they will have to pay for the expansions. Yes, Zuxier, you are right. So they might not be in Ireland. That's a very intelligent consideration, actually. I didn't think of that. The activity is available for everyone, so it's actually likely that the Odin Roads in Ireland will not be leveraged by the activity. I think I'm having issues with the chat. Not with you guys in the chat, but like with reading your comments. In the meantime, let's see how many. No shame in that score, which is basically saying, hey, there's a lot of shame in that score. She's saying hi, and we're also saying hi and goodbye forever to this activity. Also because it takes a long time and it yields very few tokens, so I don't suggest you guys do it. Mateus asked, how would they make tools from Ireland runes free? Yes.
Glad to see you back.
I actually made a mistake in saying
Then why did you send Braun to confiscate all my tokens?
You
Sorry,
guys made a valid point.
I should have asked you first. Braun was disappointed we're not having a parade, so...
Relax, Eivor. I'm just having fun at your expense. Now, would you like to see my fall collection?
Oh, okay. Mateus, I didn't know that. Mateus is suggesting if you knock the enemies down with your fists and then run on your horse over them, you immediately kill them, and that might be useful for you guys if you would like to get the unicorn. In the meantime, Sary is showing you the various rewards that you can obtain with the Oskoreia Festival. The highlight is the scythe that we just saw. It's called Hell's Scythe. I think it's going to be our main target when we have enough tokens. So we can show you how it is even after enhancing it, which is pretty nice looking, even though it's even the scythe is a bit unrealistic. I think we can try one of the quests. We were told that we have to look for some smoke, and it should be on the right here. There, that's the smoke. I think. No, that's not the smoke. Oh yes. Let's go there and see where it's taking us. Okay, it's like this. This is some smoke, but this is it's the introduction to the tournament. I think we can go up on the right here, and there should be the quest in there. I think up there, if I recall correctly. You can track the quest. There. It's 200 meters from here, and then you need.
Show me what
that's
lies.
the way. Mateus, don't worry about Twitter. I was checking if I understand right the translation from the user words. Yes. So basically, we didn't try to have a direct translation of the issue words from the Tombs of the Fallen content, or actually, we provided opportunities, but we didn't try to have a translation of them, considering them as a sentence. I will explain why after we interact with the smoke. As you can see, the smoke is the whole justification for all the magic stuff.
Within and seek clarity through your inner eye.
I think I have lost count
I didn't think I spoke
of the
those
times
thoughts
that
aloud.
Eivor hallucinates or gets drugged.
To stand on the threshold of another world.
I think you grow drunk on your own fumes.
Do you think it mere chance that brought you here?
No. The Nornir leave little to chance.
Then open your mind to the worlds beyond our own, as the veil that hides them is pulled away.
What would you have me see?
It's not about my desires, but yours. What do you seek?
I seek to protect my people from the Wild Hunt.
You'll need to cross the veil, face your greatest fear, meet your own worst enemy.
Greatest fear. It'll take more than herb-induced visions to terrify me.
So we're gonna face our greatest fear. And interestingly enough, this is going to lead us to a moment that reminded me a lot of the Legend of Zelda series. Soon we're gonna see that. So yeah, Mateus, I was saying we provided translations or like hypotheses for the translations of the Isu words that can be found in the Tombs of the Tombs of the Fallen
The spirits of the dead
activity.
wander this world.
The idea would be that something is belonging to someone, but more likely the word should be, it's like a noun or an adjective, so it's like the belongings or the property of someone. Then, and this, like, there is this word called Robtoras, or actually Robtoras, and that should be a genitive, so that should indicate who is the owner of this kind of like property or belonging, maybe. And then we have Oenosud, which is basically it's a dative of interest, and it means well, Oenos means one or single, both as a name as and as an adjective. It's kind of like an irregular word. And Oenosud means like in the interest of a single one, so for a single one or for a single object or for a single person. So the idea is the belongings of something that we don't know the meaning of, which is Robtoras, that might be in the interest of a single person or a single object. That's more or less my interpretation. In the meantime, Sary has done this standing stone minigame, and basically this is allowing Eivor to draw a rune of power that will protect us, protect Ravensthorpe from the Wild Hunt. But before she does that, she is meeting her greatest fear, that obviously is, and like very, how can I say it, in a very cheesy way, her greatest fear is herself. And now we are fighting against Shadow Eivor, which is, it looks so similar to Link's fight with Shadow Link in many games of the Legend of Zelda series, like Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess. which I love so much, by the way. Only the fight is less epic and it's very fast, by the way. So
I feel no joy at having vanquished it. That fight was more tiring than I thought. I grow weak.
So yeah, Zuxio, I actually agree with you. There might be, I mean, there are 2 runes left in England. That means 2 artifacts missing, and the idea is that also means 2 more Isu words that would allow us to form like a proper sentence.
I must have painted this rune in my sleep.
And this is what actually happened in real life. So while she was having, turn around, please. Or Sary, you can interact with the rune, and that actually I think closes the quest. So basically, while she was having her smoke trip, Eivor actually painted this rune on the longhouse, and this is a way. This is kind of like historical as well. That this is a way for the Vikings to protect themselves from the wild hunt, and that is a rune of power and protection. The difference from the other festivals is that after you do your deed, like your quest, you have to go back to Braun, who is like the judge of the various deeds, like the acts of courage and strength and power. So you have to go and to him and tell him, I did this so I can get the tokens, basically. So you get to talk to him.
Paid in blood, drawn upon our longhouse.
Such a deed must be rewarding. Take some tokens from the basket.
There
So,
it is.
You got the tokens from Novit.
Yeah, we
Yes,
should have talked
and
to
he gave
him
me a basket
before.
to keep them in.
Talked to him
But he
before.
didn't seem very
getting
happy
the
about
tokens.
letting me give them out.
He created
That's
the
fine
tokens
as well.
and enjoys handing them out himself. But he'll be happy enough when people cash them in.
So what do I do?
Well, when someone offers a show of courage or an act of respect towards the dead, they
Yes.
are rewarded with
Basim
tokens.
is Loki.
All right, I see. So when they tell me of these things, I let
Zuxio,
them
I
take from the
suggest
basket. Whatever they think
you
fair.
finish the game.
Well, you might
just
want
in
to
case.
make certain rules.
If you
or
haven't
at least
yet,
check their
that's
claims.
like a major
I won't
spoiler
need
for the
to.
main game.
I am a good judge of character.
We'll see how that works out.
But yes, like the idea is that this is the start of the second quest, and this is okay, no problem. This feels a bit better during night, but I think it's fine anyway. This is a nice start of a quest.
You do enjoy building your ships, Gudmund, even if they're not going anywhere. I see people have been carving the names of the dead onto the hull. Haig, Asa, Aslaug. These are names I haven't heard since my youth. We lost many on that evil night. Sven, a big man with a fine touch. He left his mark on many of us. Dag, a fighter until the end. I wouldn't call him a good man, but his bravery could not be denied. There are my parents. Rasta. She traded her life for a child. I will make sure it was worth it. Varin. He gave his life to the Raven clan. May the gods honor his sacrifice. That is for the Old Father to judge. Strange. This name has no message to honor it. Kaf. It's not a name I know. Gudmund, you know someone named Kaf?
No.
It's the one name not carved into the wood, only scribbled in charcoal. Did you see who wrote it?
Maybe. Someone I didn't know came by earlier. Limping and staggering, like he was on his last legs. Didn't see his face.
And you didn't speak
Goodmund
to
is
him?
always such a nice fellow.
He didn't speak to me. He went that way, if you're interested.
Not.
I don't like unanswered questions so close to home. If this stranger was lame, he could...
So yeah, this was a nice, I mean, to me it was a pretty nice moment. Seeing that, yeah, you can examine and read basically the text that is written in the runes. Most of this has been read already by Eivor, but you can read it nonetheless. It's pretty nice because like this is actually acknowledging some of the characters from the game, and actually there's more characters that you can read about that Eivor didn't mention from the main game, which is pretty cool. Especially, well, we're gonna get to them and then I'm gonna tell you why. Aslaug, isn't she supposed to have been one of the Ragnarok wife? I don't know, honestly. Maybe?
Show me.
Did you check all the names?
Tira, did you see a man limp past?
Okay,
I did.
no
He
problem.
was heading
Like
north of the
there's
Longhouse.
what I did like is that the ship, well, this part acknowledged there's also another, like the other side of the ship has more names, and it actually acknowledges, well, these are new names if I'm not mistaken. And here we see Ceolbert, who is a character from the main game and actually dies in the second part of the game. And here we have Hunwald, who also lost his life very late in the game, and then we have Soma. This is pretty interesting, actually. Pretty interesting because, and surprisingly, and a bit also. It got me quite feisty in a way, because it feels so strange that like characters and events from the main game are acknowledged in a side content like a festival, but not in the main DLCs. That's kind of like, it's beyond me, still is. But anyway, it's a nice touch for sure. So,
I need
yes,
your eyes, my friend.
Dag, Soma, yes, Soma and Holmwald actually died toward, like in the very last quest in the Hamptonshire arc. And then here we are looking for somebody that actually wrote Kaf's name with white dust or white chalk or something like that. It wasn't chiseled on the ship. Could be Kaf himself. It's not clear. It says this is our man.
He wrote something down before he passed.
Oh yeah, so this is Kaf actually. Or not.
I alone saw the attack from across the West River.
Okay, so basically we need to find a lookout that is between Ravensthorpe and where the river Nene and the river Alne are meeting. So this is where they meet. So we need to travel from where we are to there, and we're gonna find on this side of the coast, on this side of the river, we're gonna find this lookout. It's basically a camp. It's Kaf's camp. Yes, I wasn't a big fan of Dag as well, Mateus. But yeah, I also sent him to Valhalla. It's if you want to try and like be respectful, and also that is one of the strikes. Like at the end when you're talking to Sigurd, if you did not send Dag to Valhalla, that's one of the 5 events throughout the game's story where if you don't do a specific action, Sigurd will not come back with you to Ravensthorpe.
The monk has been here. The air is perfumed with his sweetly.
You can get the units by playing a lot of the games, of the Ubisoft games, so basically, it used to be that you had to do specific stuff to get the units. Now it's more like you have a lot of challenges for the games in the Ubisoft Connect platform, and by doing them you earn XPs, and if you have enough XPs you're gonna raise your level, and by raising your level you're gonna get units. So it's way more complicated. I think it's up here, yes, where you have the pointer, maybe a bit slightly, maybe it's a bit more. Yeah, you should go there and fly over there and see if there's an indicator. Should be a camp nearby, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, La Red Erudito! Welcome to the stream, Chris. You got to the middle of the stream. It's nice. Still much better than the other times, to be honest. It should be around here, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, there we go. It's there. Okay. So I got the good ending, even if you've been with Randvi. Yes, same. Yeah, it's because you have to. I think you can have 2 strikes out of the 5. Like if you do 3 things right out of the 5, you're good. You're good to go. And you can get the good ending. If you do more than 2 wrong choices, you're gonna get the bad one. Nice tuning skin. It's the one, I think. Which one is it? It's the one from the Discovery Tour.
My eyes.
Yes, it's on the left there. And then you need to use. Yeah, there's like the smoke atop there. So, as you can see, more smoke by the monk. It's always the justification for everything in this festival. And this will be a pain in the neck, to put it mildly, because there's no pointer indicator and we need to find 5 locations through our Eagle Vision. So keep using the Eagle Vision when you're doing this kind of mission. How does one join the Mentors Guild? I'm asking for a friend. It's a very easy and cheap answer, but like what they all like, considering it's a Ubisoft program, so they choose who joins. So my suggestion, as you can see, this is a contained area. You cannot go anywhere, and you need to find the clues about what happened to Calf.
Would have a good view of the land, but it's too far away to shout a warning. He would need another means to sound the alarm. Perhaps with fire.
Okay, so basically my suggestion is to be active within the community, create content if you'd like, or even just be active, proactive, go within the community, talk to to people. Be a positive, a positive influence over the community. So don't be toxic, absolutely. Otherwise, you will steer away from the Mentors Guild instead of, you know, trying to get in. More suggestions would be to be present on social media, especially on Twitter, because this is and YouTube maybe if you'd like to do videos, because that's where a lot of the people within the Mentors Guild came from. But there's a lot of Twitch streamers as well. There's a lot of cosplayers within the Mentors Guild now. So my suggestion is go on Twitter, make yourself visible for positive acts that you did in the community. Sooner or later you will join. And Sary, you don't have to follow animals, just in case. You have to actually go down, I think. I don't know where you are actually, so I don't remember. If I recall correctly, there should be sort of like an encampment here, down here somewhere. Keep using Evil Vision. There.
The gods have burned you with your own fire. Traitor.
I've seen a broken arm ring like this once before, when Styrbjörn exiled a man from Fornburg.
There we go. Exactly, you don't choose the Mentors Guild, the Mentors Guild chooses you. Yeah, it's been the case since 2017. The difference is that now they are accepting tens of people within the Mentors Guild, while in the beginning it was just 10 and then 14 people. So there's more chances for everyone to join. As a suggestion, you have to cross the river, or you can go down there, because there's also something there. There's also a hint there. We're slowly but surely trying to find out what happened, and we're talking about Ubba's ship. Ubba is one of the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. You should know him from the main game.
Favored by the sons of Ragnar. This is from Ubba's
So
ship.
the story of Kaf is tied to Ubba's ship and how it was sunk to the within this river. And now we have to find the last hint, which again I don't remember where it is, but it should be around here, because that's where characters are talking. There we go. So apparently the Danes, the Saxons were about to attack,
Abandoned here. They were good
and then the
quality,
Danes were
kind-word by mercenaries, not peasants.
they were told
A great battle was fought
about this
here.
attack.
Cav was on lookout the night of the attack. With mercenaries coming by land, he'd had no time to reach the others. So he raised the alarm by burning Ubba's ship. Ubba would have been furious. He probably blamed Kaf for the attack and left him behind when the great army moved on.
So this is also pretty weird in a way, because the guy that wrote the name on the ship should be Kaf,
Now that
and so he died now.
I'll write it on Goodman's ship.
But at the same time, we're seeing that Kaf, I think, died within, like, when the Ragnar sons were still holding what would then become Ravensthorpe. So there's some sort of like time discrepancy. It's not clear if this Kaf character died then or died now, because we found that dead body that started the quest, so it's kind of weird. Being a mentor in the Mentors Guild is one of your goals, Aquila Assassin. I hope you guys sooner or later will join. It's a nice program, to be honest. Like everything, it's like you need to adjust to it sometimes, but it has a lot of positives. It's very interesting, and as you can see, some of the things that the Mentors Guild are doing are now actually even ending up in the game. So fingers crossed for the future. Ethan, how's the update? Well, for starters, welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. The update is for specific tastes, I would
crossed
say.
the veil with the help of your
Let's
herbs.
finish the quest and then we'll answer the question.
I saw through Calf's eyes and learned his tale. Calf saved his people and will be honored. What do you see when you look into the veil?
To see what I see would drive you mad. Ask not about my visions, and I will not ask after yours.
Calf saved his settlement.
Facit Dominus Noster Sapiens Nubus, Vide Collecta Supra in Terra Affere.
Wizards of Wordplay, yes, could be a guy honoring Kaf, but he has like a document that says, I stopped the Saxons and everything. So, if it's a guy honoring Kaf, that he has like a document in his hand about Kaf's time, maybe, could be. So yeah. The update, as I was saying, is like for specific tastes. Like if you like this kind of content, can be interesting.
You have really risen to the occasion, Eivor. Come claim
Okay,
your full reward.
is basically the ending of the festival, I think. No, we still have to win each Oskoreia challenge. We still have to do the tournament. So we got our reward for what we did, but we still have the tournament, which is not this one. It's there. It's still there. Close, but not go along the road. There we go. Well, I don't think
Eivor,
that
good to
Tarben
see you.
is bugged. Tarben actually loves you, Chris.
Some of our people anxious
So
about the
it's like
wild hunt.
he loves
Want to raise
your
their
Eivor,
courage through
and
contests of skill
it-
and bravery.
You cannot
The
reject
very
him.
thing.
That's the
I
way it
want
is.
to
In your game,
recreate the
Tarben
chaos
is
of
like that.
battle. Our
Accept
warriors
it.
will fight within the fog of war.
You mean the smoke? Did a monk bring those braziers?
Yes, he said something about a veil I did not understand, but I find they add to the experience in surprising ways.
How do you mean?
I don't want to spoil it for you. Besides, it affects everyone differently. Would you like to give it a try?
I'll give it a try.
Let's start, and we'll see that this is kind of a horde mode, but it's like in a very tiny and bare bone version, in that we have 3 waves and that's it. But at least it's not like one single enemy each time. Hey Aditya, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for appreciating the way we criticize stuff. We're not, we try not to be super negative or to be super toxic. Like, yeah, sometimes it can be ironic, but it's for the lols most of the times. we still try and respect the taste of every kind of band, but also the work of the developers, even if it's something that is not super good, something that we're super interested in, or that we really like because the English system is something previously done. It's really what, like, we're trying to do that every time for what we can. I think I saw in the chat somebody asking. Oh yeah, Zuxio asked, the Mentors Guild got both one-handed swords. Yes. The members of the Mentors Guild designed the 2 one-handed swords that were then actually created by the devs and implemented in the game. And when they were implemented in the game, they were actually given to the Mentors Guild, to the members of the Mentors Guild who had them for free. Because basically we designed them. I actually worked on the Valhalla store, which is the one that is actually available on the Ubisoft platform. And sadly, you are not, well, 6 of the 8 one-handed swords that were designed, they will never see the day. It's pretty sad. Because there was a lot of effort by all the mentors, but of course the devs cannot create all the weapons designed by the mentors. But yeah, ouch, that was close. And in this moment, we're actually using the Varan sword, and the perk of this set is pretty cool. Maybe a bit overpowered as well, but it's so nice to look at as well. Like, the moment they touch you, they're going to be blasted away. You can use skills, it's like abilities, it's gonna be much easier. Wow! Look at that. That was one of the skills that we just acquired, that were added with the update 1.4.0. The dodge with the hit with the hidden blade. It doesn't do any damage, sadly, but it's at least cool to look at. Man, so many comments. I can't keep up, guys. Any cool issue stuff in the tubes? Yes. My suggestion is go into the Tombs of the Fallen, Ethan, if you haven't played them yet. Try and go knowing that there's not a proper ending, but like the activity ends abruptly because there's a second part coming, hopefully at some point. So it's not completed yet. So don't get hoped for a finale for the activity. But yes, there's a lot of issue stuff. Mostly in the shape of architecture and some tiny little artifacts, but there's also some lore hidden within documents. That was a cheap shot in the back. Come on. And there is, like, yes, there's an ISO style set. It's called the Fallen Hero set. It's the one that you're seeing right now. The one you're seeing now is in the 3rd enhanced level. When you got it, it's not going to be this cool. But yes, and it has like this amazing perk where if they hit you, if the enemies hit you, they're gonna create this huge blast that's going to fend them off and also cause some interesting damage. And that's it. That was done, and I think this was the 3rd wave, so the activity is done. I have accepted that the post-launch isn't made for audiences like me. Yes, I sort of like agree. Most of the post-launch content is not necessarily for hardcore fans, especially the festivals and the river raids.
Done what I can to prepare for this day.
Mastery challenges can be for the hardcore gameplay fans. While in terms of story, yes, the story for the Mastery challenge can be for the hardcore fans, but there's some bits here and there. And as you can see, you can also, you should try with the druid set, because it can give you more tokens. As you can see, you can do this tournament activity also with some predetermined sets. One of these is the druid set, and the other one will be the Reaper set, where you're gonna use a scythe that will deal a lot of damage, while your defense will be a bit lowered. Hallucinogens in the base game were fine, yes, but after that, I mean, it happens so many times, it's really too much. Like, to me, it's really too much. I can't. Like, using the hallucinogens for every single situations where you have to justify having magic is not something that I really am a big fan of. I get that AC now has some para magic stuff, kind of magic stuff. It has a lot of mythology, so you have to justify that in a way. But I did enjoy much more the way in which the main game justifies the mythological stuff. Like, it's in your blood and it's part of your perception. Like, that's Eivor's perception. So that works a bit better. And again, I'm not seeing the chat. Oh, nice. There we go. Okay. I'm seeing all the chat again. I'm just grateful for tubes with puzzles making a return. I agree, Ethan. I love the tubes because of that. They are super interesting because you don't have any violent part in there. You don't have to fight. You just have to go through puzzles and enigmas and find your way through the tubes, and then you have some sort of like each tube has a final part where there is like tiny payoff there. Some stuff is kind of consistent with the plot, some other stuff is not. But, I mean, you'll make your opinion on your own, I guess. But it's good, like, it's one of my... Wow, that was violent. Yes, I think it's one of my favorite pieces of content, off-site content in the post-launch up until now. Yes, they gave me 82 Tomb vibes. Yes, same for me. Absolutely. It's a little weird that they want to focus on festivals and stuff before including NG+. Yes. But the thing is, yeah, basically what they kind of mentioned in an interview with Joe Raptor, I think it was producer Jose Araiza, he mentioned that basically all these new content that they are adding, like the Mastery Challenge, the River Raids, and now the festivals and the Tombs of the Fallen, all these activities are available only once you reach England. And if you're doing New Game Plus, you won't be able to access all the side content and even the post-launch content, even the DLC, everything you won't be able to access until you reach England. So, and it won't feel very nice to have to play through hours of gameplay before doing your doing all these activities in Game Plus. So it seems like they're going to have NG Plus at the end of the post-launch, so that after that all the post-launch content is delivered, and New Game Plus should hopefully take all of that content into consideration. So that's the idea. Hey David, hey Neutral, welcome to the stream. Oh yes, yes. There surely be more returning players with New Game Plus. That's for sure, and that's one of the most the highly requested features since Odyssey, probably. But Odyssey was designed differently. I think that's the reason why. That's the reason why they had New Game Plus fairly soon compared to what it's like in Valhalla. Oh, that was a nice dodge. That was another nice dodge. You have to be super close when you're using the sickles. That's also why I'm not a fan of these weapons specifically, even though they deal a lot of damage. If you hold the left trigger, you can start a super fast attack that will consume all your stamina. Or you can do this. This will be fine as well. Or you can use the abilities. It will probably be faster to dispose of all the enemies. I first heard of the Wild Hunt in The Witcher 3. Yeah, well, the Wild Hunt is majorly famous because, like, video game fans know of the Wild Hunt, mostly because of Witcher 3, of course. That's the name of the game, so yeah, of course. As soon as the rumors came out about the Wild Hunt being in the expansion, a lot of people mentioned Witcher and AC taking inspiration again from Witcher, blah blah blah. Oh, that was close. The festival are 100% not for me. If you played the one, you played them all. I agree 75% on that. Yes, most of them are similar. I like the visuals, so I think they can be tried even just for the visuals. Like the settlement looks really nice in all of the festivals, even though I have like my favorite ones, like the Yule Festival. While the activities very much look the same, there are some very small variations here and there. So, what kind of stuff does everyone want for Infinity? Consistency.
I want.
Not a lot of
Well
microtransactions.
done. But I think I'll make it more challenging.
Stories
Come
about the
back when you're
assassins
ready for
instead of
another round.
the hidden ones or the proto-assassins and like gibberish like that. A lot of hardcore fans, me included, want to see assassins back and assassin. You can do it again, or we can go to the end of the quest.
Welcome back, Eivor.
So yeah, assassin's story and assassins as main characters and not side characters.
Good. Choose your gear.
That's the baseline.
Let's make
I would
things
say.
interesting.
This will increase your strength, but lower your defenses.
Okay, a game worth playing is what I want from Infinity. Yes, but saying a game worth playing can be very different from anyone can have a different opinion about having a game worth playing. To be honest, but I agree with that. I wonder how the Yule Festival will be different this year. I would imagine if it's here, if it actually comes, it will be similar or the same exactly. So yeah, my idea. Sorry, I got distracted looking at Sary doing the left trigger combo. My idea is like what they did with Odyssey. and also with Origins, like the recurring content, like the Trials of the Gods in Origins, they had those coming back in the second year as well, and the same was the case for the Cyclopses that I don't remember what name they had in Odyssey. Even in the second year, they came in the same fashion. So I would expect that the festivals would come back at the same time, mostly, for players that were not able to play them during the first year. Imagine you are you just got Valhalla at the end of 2021. You wouldn't be able to experience all the festivals, so I would expect them to come back as they were, and as they are. Maybe with different rewards, as Master Assassin is saying. Hopefully. Because the Trials of the Gods, when they were done again and again, they brought different rewards, or at least different skins, which was pretty cool, like the enemy set. You know what's funny? These fights would be skipped if Eivor lied instead. Yeah, that's true, because these are all fake fights. Like, nothing like this happened. She just gets kind of like drugged by the smoke. Then she wakes up, she say, "Ha, I won." And what's her name? Swinda would give her the reward. Yeah. They should hide like an option. Like if you have enough charisma, you can do that. You got the reward from the Youth Festival from the Helix store. Wasn't it a free bundle? Yes, I think, but that's because they also had some kind of bug with the Youth Festival. I think that the rewards from the Youth Festival were erased by one of the patches, and then they were made available again to everyone through a free pack from the Helix store. Yes. As for my progress in the DLC, oh, Siege of Paris. Oh yeah, you mentioned that in the other stream, Tailgate, that you were about to start the Siege of Paris DLC. You killed the first story target. Okay, that was the first black box mission. I think it's one of the most curated as well. Which path did you took in the mission? Did you get the outfit, the violet outfit? So some different rewards this year would be great. Yes, I would be okay even with just reskins of the already obtained rewards. The issue would be that the Modranit set that was available with the Youth Festival was actually already a reskin of the Hunter set. So I'm not sure. We'll see about that. Careful, you can do it, Sary. Come on, Sary. Go, 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 go. You can throw a weapon or jump. Gotta love Black Box Mission, yes. It was one of the most welcome features from the Siege of Paris DLC for me. Along with going to Paris before they blocked the access to Paris. Well, to the La Cité area. I started Siege of Paris, went for the Paladin set and one-handed swords, and I played it, yes. Back then there was the frenzy of having one-handed swords because they hadn't been added to the main game, and everyone wanted the one-handed sword. I got the special robe and killed the guy during the ritual cutscene. Yes, I think that's the canon way to do that mission. And also because it gives you a special cutscene. So as you're going to play the other black box missions, Tailgate, I suggest you look around all the time because I think each of them has a special way to complete them. So look around for the special completion for each black box mission. And I think we have done all kinds of ways to do
Your
the
gear
tournament.
served
There's
me
no
well.
more
It's only
additional
as good
sets.
as the warrior who wears it. Here's your reward.
If you come back, you will be able to do the tournament again. You will not get as many tokens as we can see now. You will not get bonuses. Like this time it was 50. So what you can get from the tournament with the Ripper set is 75 tokens, and that's pretty much probably the highest amount of tokens that you can get from the activities in here, and you will need those to get everything from the store. But here we are with the final quest or cutscene. So this is the ending
comes into focus.
of the festival.
Does it now?
A rune of protection writ large on the longhouse. The restless put to rest, and a people prepared for the hunt.
I think you're less mad than you let on, monk. But I have to disappoint you. There'll be no hunt.
Will there not? Even now, powerful forces gather. We're not out of the woods yet.
The gods are angry. I'll never doubt you again, Uncle.
Did we do something wrong?
What does this mean?
The wild hunt.
Everyone, listen. The wild hunt will not come for us this night.
How do you know that?
Because I've seen the courage and skill of our people. We've come together, Norse and Saxon alike, to meet great challenges. And because I know that when people are united and strong, they earn the respect of the gods!
The gods are with us.
This is a moment that, I mean, it's supposed to be, oh well, yeah, I will comment later, because there's a final part here. This is supposed to be cut, probably. And that was the end. That moment where Eivor said, like, we are cool and we are respecting everything and we're doing great and we are amazing, something like that kind of like motivational speech. It's supposed to be like to have gravity. It actually got me to kind of like smile and laugh, because like before that the characters are worried. It's raining, there's thunder in the sky, like there's like very bad weather,
Eivor,
and then after
can
the
I help you?
motivational speech, the weather is
See what you
clear.
have.
It feels like Eivor has the power to change the weather in there. Of course, it's just some banter. But in the meantime, doing all of this allowed us to get our spear. We can get the health site, and maybe we can... What? We're gonna show you the spear, and in the meantime, you guys can tell us what you'd like to see. If it's like the skin for Sunin, or the settlement cosmetics, or the tattoo cosmetics, or the hair or beard for male non-canonivore. So let us
see you
know in
later,
the
friend.
chat. In the meantime, we're gonna... Well, we can show the spear how it is now, and then we can enhance it. We can also show you the stats. There we go. Health site. It's basically this one. It's a standard scythe with 2 bones in its stick. As you can see, it's like pretty huge, like all the sides. But then we can go to Gunnar and we can improve it, and we'll see the looks when it gets to its final version. Is half of Ravensthorpe high or something? The only way you can explain what happened in that motivational speech scene is that
what brings
like
you to my humble shop?
the whole of Ravensthorpe is like engulfed in all this sort of like smoke.
What have
So
you got for me
basically,
today?
Ravensthorpe is also like
I
all
can
the
get
members
you
in
that one
Ravensthorpe,
piece.
all the citizens here are kind of like high because it's super weird. So this is the second looks of the spear, of the scythe, and we can see that it already has some candles over it. Like it's it's very theme appropriate, you know. It's kind of like a weapon that is in theme with the gloomy mood, with Halloween mood, and with the wild hunt stuff. Again, not super realistic, but it's a weapon in the game, so not
Looks
too
of
bad.
that one?
It would be pretty impractical to fight with candles over your weapon. But they look pretty cool, honestly. Like these are like these blue fires over the red cloth over the scythe. They are pretty cool. Do scythes dual wield well with spears? I don't know. Well, let's have a look at this. Like as you can see, it has like a blue glow around the lights. It's pretty nice to look at. Not really practical for combat. And yeah, we were asked by Rez if we can dual wield with spears. Let's try. Sunin skin, okay. Tattoo hair and beard, Sunin skin, okay. Okay, so I think for now, even if it's just 2 comments, we have a majority for the Sunin skin first. And as you can see, yes, you can dual wield them. You can have like a double hit. Super slow, because they are both slow weapons. What's the attack with the left trigger? Sary was super scared to hit the dog, but you cannot hit the dog. Hopefully you cannot hit the dog. Oh, so the left trigger is just for the attack for the spear. Yeah. You should say you're sorry for that. What? Alright. Alright, so I'm going to need Eivor to give me the name of that candle maker. I want candles that won't blow out. Yes. That'd be pretty cool. And I'm missing the chat again. An eventful night.
Hello, Novit.
Eivor, how can I help you?
And I'm seeing the chat again. You can't hit the animals in Ravensthorpe, but you can do it outside the settlement. Free meat. You're a horrible person. Free meat. You can attack any other kind of animal. So, I think we're gonna go with the Sunin skin, because it was asked the most, even if it was just two comments. And then we can actually get both the hair and the tattoo. Was it hair and beard? Tattoo, hair, and beard. Okay, we can go with hair and beard. Which colors? Red or blonde? The beard was blonde. Oh, it's automatic. All meat is free meat if you are determined. Oh my god. Guys!
I'll go red.
Yeah, let's go with red. I can't tell all of you that you are horrible people. I mean, you guys are in the chat. I cannot say that. Well, you're saying that about animals. Come on. Sorry? And Sary is a vet. Come on. But yeah, let's go and try the new hair and beard. They're called bone hair and bone beard because you get bones in your hair and beard. It's pretty straightforward like that. I can see your comments again. What nice.
I've been working on some designs.
There we go. Okay. Blonde.
What have you got for me today?
Okay. I can see blonde yourself. I have the token. Oh, myself. The new beard style is jaw drop. That was nice. I like that. The new beard style is jaw dropping. Okay. So this is the hairstyle. And then we're gonna have to. That's pretty nice from here, but in game I don't like it too much. And now we have to turn into non-canonivore.
I must be on my way now.
So that we can see what the
Until
why
next time, Eivor.
Aquila Assassin's joke is pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I love very puns. I love puns a lot. What do you mean save for melee? That's the beard. See? That's jaw dropping. Haha, haha. I loved it. Let's hope the beard doesn't clip. I don't think it does.
I must take my leave. So long.
Feels weird while
Goodbye,
you're talking
Eivor.
with your mouth and then you have more mandibulas underneath you, like more bones. I had pancakes for breakfast. Wow. 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 Okay, let's get Sunin.
What have you got for me today?
And actually, let's get it real Sunin. It's on. It's on, Aquila Assassin. Okay, so... So we have our bony Sunin.
Bye, Eivor. What do you see, Sunin?
Not my favorite skin of Sunin, honestly. The one from the Discovery Tour is amazing. This one is okay, I guess. It fits the theme. Eivor the Boneless. Yes. And I think these are pretty much all the activities from the festival. If you guys have any questions, please, this is the moment to ask them, because I think we're gonna wrap up because there's not so much more to show you other than a lot of smoke around Ravensthorpe with everyone super high.
Hand me a bow.
And let's try again the archery. See if we can get some more points. I would still advise you guys to do the tournament. It's the faster way to obtain more tokens. Because even if you're going to get a lot of points here, you're not going to get a lot of tokens. And the horse ride will take you 3 minutes to do for 40 tokens. So that's not a super viable option as well. Why the sun is made of fire? That's because. That's because. Okay. Is that a proper answer? That's because. It's made of fire so that it can burn the earth. Unless the assassins stop that. That's the proper question. The proper answer. Do you feel like the post-launch has improved over time? Slightly. Is the most positive answer I can give. Because still we got the DLCs had some very interesting environments, some historical bits that were very like pretty okay to very nice, but the mystical, mythological and easy stuff in there, and also the assassin stuff in the DLCs was pretty bad. In terms of like the free content, it's improved slightly. Mastery Challenge is interesting for its story. It's very complicated to get all the medals, but I mean it's called Mastery Challenge for a reason. The river raids with the second maps were slightly more interesting, even though they're still repetitive, but the environments were very good to look at, especially the ones in Francia. Tombs of the Fallen is super interesting for me. Festivals are...
Go claim your reward.
Okay. I can't say more than they are okay. They look very nice, but what you're doing there is sometimes underwhelming.
Hello, Novit. Hey. Let's see what you have.
So yeah. Kiss me. You love our streams. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Thanks for watching us. What do you call a snake with no clothes on? Snaked. Aquila Assassin. MVP for the puns tonight. It's made of fire and molten rock to provide warmth to us, and Desmond was sent to stop the solar flare. Ah, okay. Yes. Can you check Norwich store once again? Yes. What for, Bielik? Is it for a bug or something?
Hello, Novit.
Eivor, how can I help you?
Let's see.
Let's see what you have.
This is the store. Looks normal. We can still see the stuff that we still have to buy. And the tree is 140. Wow. Okay. That requires some work to do at the tournament.
I have to go.
Is that Piedico Siwa? Oh, come on. I found out I could buy the scythe again. Because you couldn't before? But yeah, you can do that. Like you can get the scythe and enhance it. Hey Shin-chan! Thank you. So kind. Okay. How did the barber win the race? He knew a shortcut. Odin's chariot? Did you get it? Oh, okay. So this is one of the settlement items. It looked better in the thumbnail, but it's pretty big. Not too bad, honestly. Can you set it on fire? Please. Please, please. No. Come on. It's made of hay. I'm very disappointed. I heard that we can have a new letter can be read in our room after the recent update. Really? Are you really trying the archery again?
Because I get points, I can buy stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, you prefer this to the combat?
It doesn't need too much time.
Ah, okay. Once we're done with the archery again, we're gonna check within the longhouse and see if we have a new letter, because I didn't know that. So thank you, Vivek, for mentioning that. A second hell scythe you found, Bielik? Oh, when you mentioned you can buy it again, it's not like you weren't able to buy it. So you bought two scythes? Okay. I think that's a bug, but still, all the best for you. Like you can dual wield it, even though like with the transmog option, you can actually dual wield it anyway. With a weapon like that, Eivor will surely send her enemies to the other side real fast. That was so bad and so good at the same time. I loved it. Sorry? Yeah. We should have like a pun championship at every stream, like, and define a pun champion at the end. I love doing that. I mean, if it's something that you guys like, we can do that in the next streams as well. So I guess we're gonna finish this one, check within the longhouse, and then we're gonna wrap up. Congratulations on finishing the Oskoreia event. Here's a wooden cart with a hay man inside.
Imagine
yes.
the targets are your enemies.
Even I'm not sure, but just saw some discussion regarding this. 5 seconds and then we'll find out. The cart of hay, but can't set it on fire. Yes. Not nice, but I mean. So you got 30 tokens. And let's go to our room and see if we have a new letter. And I wonder where it comes from. If it's there. Doesn't seem like it's there. There's no... It's on the other side. Oh no, it wasn't that side. And there doesn't seem to be anything. Too bad. Hey Khaled, welcome to the stream. Too bad, because like we're wrapping up in a few moments. It's kind of like a given, but I suggest you play the festival at night, not during the day, because like a good chunk of the atmosphere is lost during the day. Are we getting another settlement decoration? Which one? Sary, you choose. Scarecrow. Oh, they're all scarecrows. You choose. Sary chooses. Chernunos. I don't know how you pronounce it. Oh, we can get two? Let's see
later,
these two
friend.
one. No new letter for you. Ah, too sad. Too bad. I saw a video today. Someone said we would need 2 more artifacts for what? For the tomb? Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like the most accepted hypothesis is that we're missing 2 artifacts to open the door. This is one of the scarecrows. Pretty underwhelming, honestly. And the other one also looks pretty underwhelming. The Odin thing was better, honestly. Oh, if you look at this from the other side, it looks bigger. It's more ominous. Also, it looks funny. Doesn't look very scary. All right then. I think on this note we're gonna wrap up while we're running around. Thank you guys so much for joining our stream once again. It's been 2 streams in 2 days. I'd love to like I mentioned that all the time. I'd love to have more frequent streams. I'm not sure if we can manage that, but we'll be pushing to do that, and not only for new content, but also just to have a chat for you with you guys. It's always super nice, and you guys are super fun as well, especially with the puns. So I would say the pun championship, the Access the Animus pun championship today goes to Aquila Assassin. So many cool puns today. And let's see if we can keep this running for the next streams as well. If I don't remember, please remind me, okay? And again, on that note, we're gonna finish. So thank you all. Enjoy the night or day, wherever you are. Enjoy the festival if you haven't already. And enjoy the Tomb of the Fallen content. That is kind of like a treat for long-time fans. So go on. Are you trying that? Is that a way to cheat the archery content? Alright, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Good night, good day. Bye-bye.